Hello boys and girls, it's Miss Allie from the library with her little friend, the little blue dragon, who's my helper. Okay, so why am I here? You know, why are we here? Why are we here, little blue dragon? To listen to stories! Yes, and what do we need? What's the best thing to have when we are listening to stories or even writing stories? What's that spark of, what? Can I hear you? Are you shouting it? Let's rub our hands together and feel the energy. And 1 and 2 and 3. Imagine! Imagine, imagine, imagine a story. Imagine, imagine, imagine a book. Imagine, imagine, imagine a story. Open our eyes and let's have a look. What have I got? Now, this story is called 5 Minutes Peace. Hands up, whose mums and dads, especially mummies, sometimes say, oh, please, just give me 5 minutes peace. Okay, so here we have a book that is by Jill Murphy. So Jill Murphy, what did she do? She used her imagination to think up the story and even more imagination to make these beautiful pictures. And who else do we have to thank? Thank you, Jill Murphy, for making this beautiful story. And thank you, Walker, for making Jill Murphy's story into a book that I can keep in the library. So thank you. And thank you, Walker, for allowing me to read this story to the children of Amity. Right, before we open the book, what else do we need to look at? It's the blurb on the back of the book that gives us a little taste, a little clue, a little inkling to what the story might be about. Mrs. Large just wants 5 minutes peace, but Lester, Laura, and the baby have other ideas. Are we sitting comfortably? Then I will begin. 5 minutes peace. Are you sitting comfortably? Good. The children were having breakfast. This was not a pleasant sight. Does look rather messy. Does your kitchen table look like that in the morning? Mrs. Large took a tray from the cupboard. She set it with a teapot, a milk jug, her favourite cup and saucer, a plate of marmalade toast, and a leftover cake from yesterday. She stuffed the morning paper into her pocket and sneaked off towards the door. Where are you going with that tray, Mum? Asked Laura. To the bathroom, said Mrs. Large. Why? Asked the other 2 children. Because I want 5 minutes peace from you lot, said Mrs. Large. That's why. Can we come? Asked Lester as they trailed up the stairs behind her. No, said Mrs. Large, you can't. What shall we do then? Asked Lara. You can play, said Mrs. Large, downstairs by yourselves and keep an eye on the baby. I'm not a baby, muttered the little one. Mrs. Large ran a deep, hot bath. She emptied half a bottle of bath foam into the water, plonked on her bath hat and got in. She poured herself a cup of tea and lay back with her eyes closed. It was heaven. She does look like she's having a nice relax, doesn't she? Can you see how she's drinking her tea? Can I play you my tune? Asked Lester. Mrs. Large opened one eye. Must you? She asked. I've been practicing, said Lester. You told me to. Can I, please, just for 1 minute? Go on then, sighed Mrs. Large. So Lester played. He played Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star 3.5 times. We all know how that goes, don't we? Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. In came Laura. Can I read you a page from my reading book? She asked. No, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on, all of you, off downstairs. You let Lester play his tune, said Laura. I heard. You like him better than me. It's not fair. Oh, don't be silly, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on then, just 1 page. So Laura read. She read 4.5 pages of Little Red Riding Hood. In came the little one with a trunk full of toys. For you, he beamed, flinging them all into the bath water. Thank you, dear, said Mrs. Large weakly. Can I see the cartoons in the paper? Asked Laura. Can I have the cake? Asked Lester. Can I get in with you? Asked the little one. Mrs. Large groaned. Look what they're doing. In the end, they all got in. The little one was in such a hurry that he forgot to take off his pajamas. They look like they're having fun in the bath. Mrs. Large got out. She dried herself, put on her dressing gown, and headed for the door. She doesn't look very happy, does she? Where are you going now, Mum? Asked Laura. To the kitchen, said Mrs. Large. Why? Asked Lester. Because I want 5 minutes peace from you lot, said Mrs. Large. That's why. And off she went downstairs, where she had 3 minutes and 45 seconds of peace before they came to join her. The end. So do you ever find that your mum or dad say, please, just let me have 5 minutes peace, let me do this? I bet. What about you? You often don't give me any peace, do you? You're always telling me to tidy the shelves and to do this, that, and the other. He looks very quiet. Don't you believe it? Little Blue Dragon is quite a bossy boots. Okay. Bye-bye. Till next time. Bye. See you soon.